Hey, as soon as we get back from the intro, I'm going to eat one of these candy bars. Greetings and welcome back to another fun and exciting episode of the Vodkast. I'm your host, as always, Monsieur Jason Oliveira. I think I do have a little French in me. I don't think that's racist, but if I don't, well, I'll put a little French in me. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Vodkast. We got some really exciting stuff going on this week. I guess the week's almost over. We're halfway through the week. You know, it's Friday the 13th today, this week. Not today, 2 days from today. Today's Wednesday, right? Yeah. So Friday is Friday the 13th. I love Friday the 13th. I love that the first month on the first, the first month of the year, the first Friday is a Friday the 13th. Blessed be. When I was growing up, and the Friday the 13th series first came out, I remember being made fun of because of Jason. But not made fun of, like I appreciated it because I loved those movies. I remember seeing those movies when I was about 9 or 10 years old. Like I was real young. I shouldn't have been watching those movies. But my cousins were way into horror. My cousin Larry and Ron. I don't remember if Melissa was way into them or not. Melissa, if you've ever watched this, let me know in the comments below. I've decided. I've made a decision, and we're going to go with the Milky Way because I have some stuff I want to talk about with Milky Way. But either this week or next week, we'll have this coming up. And I know I said I was going to go to a Tuesday, Thursday schedule, but I've had some time on my hands this week. And honestly, I need a little bit of this. This is a little bit of therapy for me, and it's a little bit of focus. And I feel like it's what I should be doing at the moment, okay? Milky Way. Milky Way is a treat that's been around since, let's say 1924. Originally, Mr. Way was the gentleman who came up with these. He manufactured them actually in his kitchen, in his servants' quarters out back. They came up with it. It was an accident one day. A little nougat got in with a little bit of caramel, chocolate. You know how it works. You got your peanut butter in my chocolate. You got my finger in my... Yeah, exactly. So here's my theory, and I've been dying to talk about this for years, and I don't think I've ever mentioned this, but I feel like there are 3 candy bars that complete an evolutionary stage of the final product. You want to hear it? Okay, so you got 3 Musketeers, Milky Way, and then you've got Snickers. Get it? See? Okay, so starting with the 3 Musketeers, all you get is the chocolate and the nougat. It's good candy bar. It's light. It's fluffy. I love the little bites. They're good to just eat once in a while. You know, you get that little sugar you're craving, but not too much. Milky Way adds the element of caramel into it, which is very interesting. And of course, the next phase in the operation is the fact that they add peanuts into the Snickers. Does Snickers have nougat? You know what I really like, those fast breaks. I wish they'd do some fast break variations. I'm just going to take a little bite of this morning. Cookie dough has never, even since when, I've talked about how excited I am about new flavors when they come out. Well, when I was a kid, I'm sure there were other flavors, but I knew strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla. That was all that existed. And then mint chocolate chip came into my life. And then one year, I don't remember when it was, sometime in the 80s, I remember cookie dough ice cream becoming a thing, or people like eating cookie dough and being like, that's weird, man. I never was into it. I tried the ice cream. I found it intriguing, but it wasn't something that I would go to. So when I find it in things like the Milky Way, or I believe 2 weeks ago, we had the Twix cookie dough. No, this is a hefty bar. Let's take a look at the insides. Let's look at its guts. Okay. I don't see anything that's been added here as far as cookie dough goes. I wonder if there's just cookie dough bits within the nougat, or if it's just nougat flavored. I don't know. Let's give it a bite and find out, shall we? The Vodkast gives it the thumbs up. That's pretty good. I love a Milky Way. If I had to scale just a regular Milky Way, I'd say an 8.5. I'd give this an 8. It's good and different. It's what I like to see when they do variations in different types of candy bars or chips or whatever. Just a little different. That it's like, oh, that's nice. I like that. I dig it. Yeah. Sometimes I like over the top too, but this one was just perfect, spot on. I'd dig it. Way better than the Twix. I'd give it an 8. So I don't remember what I gave the Twix. Might have been an 8. Coming up, we got the birthday Kit Kat. The birthday Kit Kat, you know who loves birthday cake flavored things? Frank Lewis. F. Roy, captain of the Ort Shop Express. That's a tough thing to say. Sometimes you have to say it a few times before you get it right. And then we got Russell Stover's. I didn't know Russell Stover's was around here or it could be purchased here. We had Russell Stover's stores and not Fannie Mae. What's the other one? Fannie Farmers? Fannie Farmers, I think it was. And you could go into these stores. And these were the stores that made the candy. And I don't know if they were like the first stores or the original stores or what they were, but it was cool going when I was a kid, going with my mother and my grandmother and my uncle. We'd go up to Fannie Farmers and we'd just go hog fucking wild. Like once a year we'd do it because the candy was stupid expensive. Don't eat a lot of candy. It's not good for you. But it's okay to eat a little bit of candy every now and again. Right, candy guys? And if you guys love candy bars like I'm loving making these Vodkast videos, you guys should consider liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, and hit the little bell icon. It'll let you know every time I put out a new video. Don't forget to make someone smile today and make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were tomorrow. Let's make the world spin a little bit happier together. Let's sing and dance in the sun and in the rain as one, my brothers and sisters. Live life to the fullest and love every moment of it because you just never know when that last moment's going to come for you. However, never live in fear of that moment. Always live in love and never let your inner child die. Take care of yourselves, take care of one another, and take care of those around you who cannot take care of themselves, but they are the ones that need it the most. I'm Jason Oliveira. This is the Vodkast. I'll catch you guys a little bit further on down the road. Take care, everybody.